Hey guys, Coach Hunter here, coming at you with Mackenzie helping me out today with Grappling 69. Nice. Anyway, so today we're talking about the scissor sweep. Okay, so the scissor sweep I think is a really foundational sweep, and it has a lot of concepts that are important. I don't use it a lot anymore for a number of reasons, but especially when like heel hooks become available, it becomes a little bit more dangerous. But I still don't think it's a bad sweep. I just have to understand the risks. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So the scissor sweep is my favorite counter for an opponent who wants to pressure heavy forward. Okay, in gi, we can control sleeve and collar, and we have a lot of space with which to just get to our action guard. Action guard, turn to me. It's just any time, also called a knee shield guard, where my knee is across my opponent's center line. Okay, and I have like my knee as a shield. If you try to drive forward, I can really keep her away pretty easily with this. Okay, we can do it a lot in half guard, a lot of other positions. And this is what my coach always called action guard. Okay, you can have your foot on the hip or not. We have it floating here. Okay, now, or it's also called a knee shield position. I could go here, but without a gi to hold on to, it's gonna be hard for me to retain control of my opponent. She can pull away from me pretty easily. Okay, so it's a little harder to do, I think, as like a general position. And no gi. Okay? We could get a collar tie and everything here, but it's just harder to maintain these grips long term. So it's not a position I'll like hang out in no gi. However, what I liked about it is if I establish some kind of control of my opponent, like we did the last time with our horse collar, okay? And my opponent, yeah, is not pressing up off the mat, but instead she might drive forward into me. She's getting heavy on me, yeah. She's trying to squish here a little bit, okay? I don't think this is necessarily a great strategy from the top. But it does prevent me from going for like the hip bomb. It does prevent me from getting the kimura like I was doing before. So I'm gonna start shrimping out to the side, and I can just control across here, getting here. Okay. Now I'll talk about some downsides, some things to watch out for. But what's nice here is that she's close. I can still maintain my horse collar potentially. Same thing if I have an underhook on her arm. Okay, right here. Okay, I like that a lot on this. So from here, I'm basically going to drop my bottom leg down to the mat next to her leg. I'm going to pull her on top of me a little more, and then just kick her over. Right into the top. Good. So I've broken down my opponent. She's nice, like tight position, but she's not being impatient. She's not trying to press on the mat to get away from me. Okay, cool. So I shift my hips off to the side. I'm using her hips. If I was in hers, but you could put your foot on the mat this side. Okay? So here, getting my knee in place. And here I pull her onto me. Leg drops to the mat. Really important. I'm gonna have so much more leverage here, chopping in on her knee, than here. Okay, here I have very little leverage on her leg. Okay? Whereas here I have a lot. So chopping inward, kicking out my top leg, keep it to the mat. I always like to stay offset here a little bit. Okay? Especially when my arm stays stuck underneath her head. I don't want to go even with her, because now my arm is trapped and she can get a really easy bridging escape, which we can just start going as endless loop here. Okay, so when I sweep her, I stay offset to the side wherever my head was originally. So if she tries to bridge here, it's very difficult for her to get any kind of movement. And I have this arm available to post with on the mat if she bridges this direction. So it's very easy for me to maintain my position. So that said, what are the potential kind of issues to think about? One thing I'd say is that if you reverse rolls here, because you break you down, right? She has this position. She gets to her action guard if we're going for the knee sweep. Okay, right here, or sorry, scissor sweep. She has to be very careful that she maintains control of my head. Okay, if I can free my head in this position, I have lots of options. Okay, and even if I don't, I have some options. So with my head free, I can just slide my knee through and go to attack her leg. Okay, the heel hook's right there. You're kind of presenting your leg to your opponent in a way, place they would kind of want it. So be very careful with that knee shield. If you can heel hook, any division where that is, I'm probably not going to go with that sweep too much. Right here, without, she moves across. without even freeing my head now, if I sprawl, keep my legs wide, I have a good option to hit my smash pass. Okay, going one way or the other and getting around beside my opponent. Okay, now her grip on my head is irrelevant. Okay? So there's some things to think about with the scissor sweep, some definite concerns. Just something to watch out for. Okay? If I start to feel someone sprawling, I'm usually going to try to reclaim my normal guard and avoid them being able to walk over my legs. Okay, or go to some other form of guard. If I feel them getting their head free, I'm probably going to move my leg from that position so I can't get so easily put into ashi. So just some things to think about, guys, with regards to the scissor sweep. That said, I do think it's powerful, it is viable at any level. You just have to understand when and where it can be used. So guys, like this video and smash that like button if you want to see more of our content, subscribe to our channel, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, I'll see you on the mats.